Good morning to you guys, traders. This is again another opportunity, another week for you guys to make some money in the market. I typically don't post videos right before the market open, but I felt like this video was desperately needed. So I'm going to break down exactly why I'm a bit afraid, very afraid of this current rally. It was a great rally, was about a 2% move in the S&P this past Friday, but I fear this may be a trap, and I'm going to show you guys why I think so. All right, traders, let's get back into it. We're gonna make this video real quick. This is going to be a fast video. It's not going to be a long one. So let's strap in, get some coffee, so you can get ready for the trading day. It's already 8:51 right now, but I really wanted to bring you guys this. You can see my chart right here. This is the S&P 500. All right, these are the levels where I have spoken to you guys about over and over again. Right, so you guys already know the trend line that goes back to the Liberation Day. This is the channel that goes all the way back to 2020, which is the COVID low. So you can see that here. But this is where I want to focus. I want to show you guys there that we're going to focus on the past couple of weeks. What are we seeing here when we see this here? All right. So you guys can see we made a big push. We got out, then we had a big drop. And what are you guys seeing? Since we had that big drop, we are not seeing the momentum to go up. All right. So as of right now, until we take out this low, right? Until we take, I mean this high, until we take out this high, this is not good. All right. For my technical traders, this is what we do here. You guys know, typically when you have a big move down like that, and then you have this. This typically signifies what? This typically signifies we are going to have, so we can sort of like do this, right? This means typically we are going to drop, right? This is a bear flag. It is a long bear flag, but as of right now, this is what I am seeing. And again, the other reason I'm still a bit jittery about what's going on here, we still have not pierced the top of the channel. Let me show you guys again. This is the channel, and let's see how this channel has been respected. All right, you can see here respect, right? Again, we can let me zoom in on the last few days. You guys can see all of that. We cannot break and sustain a move above that level, right? What did I say a couple of days ago? I told you guys when we had this drop to this level, right? We had this drop here, and I told you guys, you know what? I bought calls. I told you guys I bought calls, right? And then on Friday, we actually had the rally back up. I got out because I don't see the momentum. Even though we had a big move, we are still below dynamic resistance level. So until we pierce this level to move up, to me, this is not really a rally. That as of right now, I'm considering this as a dead count bounce. I want to reiterate though, this is not any suggestions for you guys to buy, hold, or sell. I'm not giving you financial advice. Make sure you do your own homework, you do your own due diligence, and feel free to contact. Feel free to contact a financial advisor if you need any assistance placing trade. And remember, trading carries risk, including potential loss of capital. So trade at your own risk and be careful out there. Going back into the chart once again, what I'm looking at. Until we can take this level, yeah, it is possible we have an additional push, even peak above that. What I'm going to be looking for, soon as we get to this level here, right? Soon as we get to here, I want to see how price react around these levels. This is what I want to wait and see. How does price react? Because so far, once again, so far, what exactly are we seeing? Every single time, right here, we push down. We come up again, right here. We push right back down. We come up again here. We just cannot really take and make the push. Again, right? Look at that. That's one, two, three, four, five, 6 times we have been at this level, right? 6 times, and we still cannot take it. Now, this is why I want you guys to be careful how you trade. Some people are going to see this rally on Friday. You're going to feel like you miss it and you jump in. This is how you get trapped. The market is setting traps both up and down. There's no direction really. All right. Everything personally, everything I'm doing is mostly taking protection plays on my portfolio. Right. If we at that resistance level, I get some puts. If we go to a support level, I'm not gonna buy a lot, but I'll nibble a lane, maybe a couple of contracts, cheap contracts on the way up. So the move happened. As soon as I see the move, I'm selling the rips. And if you watch the chart closely, you guys can see institutions are doing the exact same thing. They are selling. They're taking advantage of every single pop, and they are selling until we can see a push again. Do not be afraid of missing the initial push because the market does not go to the sky. It will give you a pullback. It will give you an additional. It will give you additional entry levels. All right. So don't get FOMO in just because somebody might share their P&L this past Friday and whatever, and they might did X. Guess what? If you didn't take the risk and bought on the red days, right now you're chasing. All right. After a move like that, typically after a big move like that, the market might maybe we might get a push. Intraday go higher. We might sometimes it we have a bit of more likely than not we have a pullback. But sometimes a guy might get a push higher. But eventually, some people are going to take profit from when they bought a little lower. All right. Heading back into the chart again for the people who bought right at this level. Okay, like people like myself who did well, I did that, right? So I already got out. I'm not waiting for the entire move to see what happens. I already got out. Okay, on Friday I already got out. I took out some profit. Even on other plays that I had, my community. If you're in the community on WhatsApp, again the link will be below in the bio. Make sure to click on that link if you want to join the group. But I already told those guys, hey, for this place, I already got out. I took my profit and I already got out. All right. Just going real quick, I wanna show you guys what's happening with the Nasdaq Composite as well. Let's go on the Nasdaq. Okay, I want to. Let's go on all Nasdaq Composite. This is what we are looking at once again. All right. This is the Nasdaq, guys. We can see it. Let me go on the weekly so we can draw that. The reason I'm pulling this one up is because I haven't drawn on this one for a long, long time. So I'm just going to draw on that one. So we have one trend line that goes way down here. We no longer on that trend line. So we're just going to leave the trend line alone. All right. And now, if we want to take this trend line right here, right? Let's see. We can even go to the 2022 lows and push this up. You guys can see what happens. Again, you can have multiple trend lines on one chart. That's not something that's frowned upon to do. You can have multiple trend lines on one chart. If you draw this up, and you can see what I'm looking for is multiple points on those trend lines. You can see multiple points on those trend lines. All right, so you can see that again, all of those. Now let me even remove those for you guys. Let's make it very, 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 very simple. What exactly are we seeing here? Once again, we saw a big move down, and then we just go up and we're doing this, right? So the fact that we have this is higher, this pole is still higher, and then you have consolidation here. As of right now, what we are looking at is a potential bear flag. All right. Now, for those of you guys who do not know what a bear flag is, I'm going to show you guys. This is what the pattern looks like once again, just so it could be clearer. Bear flag. You look at that. This is it. You can see this. This is what it looks like. This goes down. We can have a bit of a rally, but eventually, this is what we do. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to show up and just give you guys that out so you guys can see exactly what's going on, so you don't FOMO in and get things you should not get. Try to take risk and be fully bullish. The fact that for me, I see CNBC, Bloomberg, and all those guys say, "Yay, Dow 50K, blah blah blah," and all these pom poms out. One thing I've learned: when you see all of these guys are happy, this is how they trap retail traders. I do not trust these guys. That's just me. All right. So I want to tell you guys: be patient, follow your plan, take care of your portfolio. Right now, we on the remember we're still on defensive mode. We are not in a bull one right now. We're still bullish because we're still on an uptrend, right? But this is not a crazy bull one where everything running up. So we're in defensive mode right now because we at the top of the range right now. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you guys. I have to go. I have to go. It's time to go trade. It's already 9 a.m. I'll see you guys later on the live at 9 p.m. Eastern time.